You guys, I'm back with another lock video. So in this video, I'm not going to be rambling. Okay, I'm just going to simply just state a point and then make that it. Okay, so in this video I wanted to talk about the actual lock extension itself. So I realized not one person on YouTube has mentioned this. And I find it to be so bizarre. And I've also noticed that even locticians, a lot of them are not aware of this. And the ones that are aware, they're not telling anyone, right? And so what it is, okay, so rewind really quick. So raise your hand if you've gotten lock extensions or you know someone who's gotten lock extensions and they're just so stiff, they can't put it in a hairstyle. I had a loctician, the one who did my hair, who's never touching my hair again, but the one who did my hair, she was showing me like, hey, this is some people whose hair I've done. And all I can think is, I don't want my hair to look like that, right? And then when she was doing my hair and I had mentioned something to her, she was like, no wonder, like I could have, like she was saying how like the person here who she had shown me, why she was saying that her locks were so stiff that she couldn't style them. It was horrible, right? And I was like, no, it ain't happening to me because I'm doing my research. But part of my research, this never came up. And so it was a concern. Once I got my lock extensions in the mail, one of the major concerns that I had was that, okay, these things are so hard. Like, I don't want my hair to come out looking like that. So remember, I don't know if I told you guys that when I left the salon, in my mind, I had that I want my hair to look beautiful. So I wanted it colored, I wanted it styled, I wanted it really curly. But her lack of preparation made it so that I couldn't leave it with it curly. But it's okay, I did leave this. That I really didn't plan on leaving with like an updo. I really planned for me just to have it like really wavy, kind of like this, but you know, a little more wave to it. But that didn't happen because I mean, I sent her my hair weeks in advance and she literally was dyeing it right in front of me when I was there. It was horrible. But anyway, so yeah, something I want to tell you guys. So if you were thinking about getting lock extensions, okay, or if you already got them and maybe you had a bad experience and you may be wanting to get them done again, listen, okay? Make sure you wash or wet your lock extensions. I'm going to say it again. Make sure you wash or wet your lock extensions because that will take out that stiffness. Now, I would say if you have a smaller one like mine and you don't mind it being stiff, that's okay if you like it because it's so small, so the stiffness won't really affect you that much. But if you're going, and these are extra small, these are considered extra small. But if you were going for like a medium, a small, a large, girl or boy, make sure you wash or wet your locks. And you want to dry them afterwards. But I mean, it's so funny because I feel like when you have locks on your head, they take a long time to dry, right? But I feel like when you are if you just have the locks themselves and you just kind of put them under some water or, you know, I put conditioner in mine. Okay, I know that's a whole other thing where people saying, oh, you shouldn't condition your locks. I don't shampoo my locks, I condition them. Because I feel like, especially, first of all, my hair is dyed, okay? Second of all, it's dead hair. So to me, it makes no sense to just wash my hair and not conditioner it because the shampoo will dry it out and then there's nothing to actually moisturize it. And yes, I've been using rose water. I've been using other essential oils, but I don't feel the big difference. Like I don't feel a huge difference. But after I condition them, they are a lot softer for days, right? But I think the main thing is just make sure you rinse them out, right? That's all I would have to say about that. But yeah, I would definitely, you guys, before you install, wash your locks or wet them. It's totally up to you, whatever route you decide. I would definitely say do not go from them being made to your head. Because if you do, your stuff is going to be stiff. And I'm pretty sure if you already have lock extensions and you did not wet, wash, or dye them before you put them in your hair, I know that they were stiff. And you're like, oh, it's gonna take a few days, and you know, it's gonna take a few days for it to loosen up. No, they don't loosen up until you wet them. So before you even put them on your head, why wait? Why have to wait until you're able to wet or wash your hair to get them soft when you can just do it prior? It's not gonna hurt the locks. It's not gonna hurt. I mean, my thing is, I wouldn't do it the day of your install. I would do it a couple days before, let them dry, whatever. But my hair, okay, so let me tell you, I had 100 pieces, right? I wanted really full hair. Even though my hair is really thin, you can see my hair is really thin, right? So, you know, I knew I ran the risk of some falling out because my hair is so thin. And that's okay, because I'm like, okay, well, whatever ones don't stay, I'll just, you know, fix them or mix them with another one. But so when I told her, I'm like, money I don't care about, whatever it's gonna cost, because she was, you know, she's a little lazy. So I'm like, whatever it's gonna cost, this is what I want, right? I know what kind of parts I want, I knew everything. And I'm like, I want a lot of locks. She's like, well, we're not gonna be counting locks. And then, girl, after I got there, I'm like, small parts. She was like, well, ooh. I'm like, it's okay, just make them small. So mind you, I gave her 100. She only dyed 60 of them. Oh my God. This is I swear this lady was a little slow. Just a little bit. Because, okay, so she dyed 60 and then she already had my hair pre-parted and, you know, like she kind of did a pre-twist. And I don't know, I think she kind of like locked them, my real hair, before she actually put the locks in there. And so she'll get like closer up. She's like, oh, I think I need more. So then she'll dye, she'll grab some of my locks. Like, oh, I think I need, let me see, I think I need like 10 more. And then she'll take 10 pieces of hair and then dye them. And then she'll put those in and she'll be like, oh snap, I think I need like 10 more. And then, I mean, she dyed my locks like 4 times. I mean, not the same locks, but you know what I mean? Like, and mind you, she ended up putting 95 locks in my hair. I literally have 5 locks in my car that are blonde. And she just kept dyeing like 12 at a time, 10 at a time. Mind you, all the way from 60. It was crazy. I'm just like, why didn't you just dye all of them? Like, and then like for her, the only thing she was putting 60 locks in my head, girl, no. And then that's where the costs come in, because it's like, to me, I had this whole idea in my head, okay? And so I wasn't gonna let any stylist, any person, not even my husband, tell me what I shouldn't get, what I'm not gonna get. No. Because if you can't do it, then Sheila down the street can do it, you know? Because I ain't got time for me to be trying to flip the script on myself. Like, I know what I want, so help a sister out. Like, either you're gonna do it and make this money or you're not. Simple as that. To me, it wasn't that complicated. So she was like, so after the part, she was like, you know, because the girl hair she showed me, I wish I could show a picture. Girl, I want to show y'all. It's like, this girl looked like, first of all, she had medium-sized locks. And she had, I don't know, you guys have to look at, maybe you can tell me in the comments, I don't know the part pattern. But it wasn't straight. It wasn't the diamond. It wasn't the triangle. It was like, I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about? It's like, so the girl, so she was telling me when she was doing my hair, like the girl's complaining about she ain't got no long, no part. And I was like, yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It's all about your research. Like, and then she tried to get a hairstyle, but the girl couldn't get a hairstyle because her locks was too stiff. And I'm just like, how people have not said nothing about this yet? How is that? How has no one said, okay, you guys, we need to wet the locks before we do installs? It's crazy. But if you're watching this, then you'll see that I'm the first one to say it. And if I'm wrong, if I'm not the first one to say it, then let me know. But I've been watching a lot of vlog videos, and so far, I think I'm the only one. I really do. But yeah, so that's this video, you guys. I just want to let you guys know that before you get your lock extensions, you need to wash them or wet them. You don't have to use any products. That's why I say wash or wet. It's up to you. But the reason why when I left, my locks were not, the reason why I left and my locks were not dry at all is because when she dyed them, obviously she had to wash them and rinse them. So she was pleasantly surprised when she was installing my hair, and she was like, wow, it's not stiff. And it was coming out so soft. It was so soft, okay? It was really, really soft. And I loved it. So when I left, it was really easy to style my hair. It didn't feel itchy. It just felt really good. But I do have to say, as far as dyeing it, she did a really good job at dyeing it. But I feel like, I feel like some people just love color, and she's one of those people. So I feel like maybe that was kind of easy for her. Honestly, she did a good job on my hair. I mean, I would say morally, she's not a good person. And just like, I would say like I don't know. I'm not going to go deep. I'm not going to go in on her, but definitely, none of us will go see her again. She was originally my husband's hairstylist, and like I said, his like ex-wife's family. And they all go to her because she's just really cheap. Like his retwist is like $50, $40, and his hair is like down to his ass, and he's 6'5". So he was like, that's simple, and she doesn't do a great job, but he's like, compared to his other lady, who charges like $150, he's like, she's available, she's close, whatever. But after meeting her, I'm like, I don't know if I want you going to her. Like, just morally, she's like, I don't know, not all the way there. Like, I don't know. To me, I guess I'm just not the type of woman who likes, I'm not the type of person who like try to be like a home wrecker and just be like, I don't give a fuck, and it was like, she was kind of saying that to me, like, and she said to my husband's ex-wife too, and we were talking about it, and it was like, yeah, that lady's weird. And I was like, yeah, that's nasty, and it was like, okay, so like, what happened? Like, you trying to get my man? Like, what's up? I don't like that. But I know I trust my husband because he is my chosen one. I'm his chosen one. But at the same time, it's like, what's that song? You better watch out. Dang. Watch out for those. You've been watching. Sometimes. I don't know. Whatever. You guys know the song. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. If you can read my mind. Can you read it? All right, you guys. Well, that's today's video. Remember, wash, 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 wet, wet, wet your locks before you get them installed. If you want them to be flowy like this. Yeah, that's all. Bye, you guys.